Hi everyone, this is Bella from Unlock Your Design here with a new Gene Key horoscope. We're going to look at the new moon happening in Gene Key 55 early Monday morning. Here you see the visual representation with a dragonfly, which is also connected to Richard Rudd's prophecy about Gene Key 55. In the 64 doors, we call this the archetype of the game changer. In human design, this is the gate of spirit. In the I Ching, we call the hexagram abundance. In the gene keys, the frequency band goes from the shadow of victimization to the city of freedom, and the pathway is also freedom. In the I Ching, we see that the 55 is in the part of the wheel that has the fire trigram on the bottom. For the 55 on the top, we have arousing thunder. Thunder is the same thing as saying Gene Key 51 because Gene Key 51 is thunder over thunder. Gene Key 30 is fire over fire. So we can say that the 55 is a combination of the energies of the 30 and the 51. Shadow frequency, victimization is the agitation of desire. Gift frequency, freedom is the initiative of lightness. Siddhic frequency, freedom is the awakening of rapture. In astrology, we are now in Pisces. This is the first gate that is completely inside of Pisces in the wheel. Pisces is the healer, the bodhisattva, the mystic, and the poet. Service to spirit as compassionate healer and mystic merger. We are in mutable fire. Pisces is the water we are made of, the mystery that connects us to one heart, the waters through which we merge. You see here is the last part of the wheel connected to the 12th house in modern astrology, and the ruler here is Neptune. I also want to remind you that on Tuesday, we're doing a masterclass on the Pisces season, where we're going to create a roadmap for how you best can use the Pisces energies in your life, in your business, for flow. The 55 is part of the codon ring of initiation, where the purpose is fulfilled through mind. In the body graph, we see that gate 55 lives in the emotional center. It's the gate of spirit. The emotional center is a motor and also an awareness center. It has to do with relating and emotional competency. The low frequency here is defense. The highest frequency is fusion, and the gift frequency is fruitfulness. The harmonic gate to the 55 is the 39. Together, they create a channel of emoting, a design of moodiness. The theme here, the secret to your life is to appreciate the lows as much as you love the highs. When you let go of wanting to control love, you will experience the freedom you seek. The low frequency here is emptiness, and that comes from the combination of provocation and victimization. The gift frequency is romance, and that comes from the combination of dynamism and freedom. And the highest frequency is true love, which comes from the combination of liberation and freedom. The programming partner to the 55 in Pisces is the 59 here in Virgo. If you have the 55 in your activation sequence, you're also going to have the 59. If you have the 55 in your nodes, you're also going to have the 59. When we look at the hexagram structure, we have an open line in the 55. There's going to be a closed line in the 59. So they are mirror opposites of yin and yang. We can see that victimization and dishonesty go hand in hand, freedom and intimacy go hand in hand, and also freedom and transparency go hand in hand. The 55 is part of the individual circuitry and the knowing circuit. Here, the main keynote is empowerment, and the format energies pulse and mutation. Here we have the new moon chart with the sun and the moon together in gate 55. That's going to happen at 2:05 a.m. Eastern time. When we have a new moon, that's a powerful time to plant seeds of intention and the things that we want to see unfold in the next 30 days. It's extra strong that we have it here right when the sun has come into a new sign. So we're starting Pisces season with this new moon. As we've already seen, this has to do with the inner shift from victimization to freedom. This is also connected to the other conjunction that we see in Aries in gate 21 between Chiron and Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, and Chiron is what we call the wounded healer. So when they are meeting, we have a lot of potential for renewal and deep healing, giving us faith and inspiration that we will be able to move beyond what hurts. with this conjunction happening in the 21, it has to do with stepping into our true authority. The low frequency of the 21 is trying to control what's on the outside, and that never works. We are not in an empowered state as we're trying to control, because life is not controllable. Other people aren't controllable. Instead, with Jupiter here, has much more to do with that inner faith and the inner courage to expand from the inside out. In the Gene Key chart, we see the activation sequence or the incarnation cross with those 4 main archetypes. We have the game changer, we have the playmate, we have the Black Panther, and the tranquil. From a human design perspective, we call this the right angle cross of the sleeping phoenix. This is also the collective cross that we're going to go into in 2027. So this is a little bit of a pre-taste. A lot of the things that are accelerating here in 2023 are really showing us more what kind of future it is that we are stepping into. So from a human design perspective, we call the 55 the gate of spirit, the 59 the gate of sexuality, the 34 the gate of power, and the 20 the gate of the now. The sleeping phoenix rises from the ashes. The energy of your cross is pushed forward by the energy channeling straight from the sacral to the throat. This energy can be very productive. Within your cross, however, is the energy that is moody and oscillates between the glass being half full and half empty. Your challenge is to ride this wave and find solace in the half full glasses along the way. You're learning much about the process and quality of emotions and have the gift to teach this to others. In the Red Book, Ra's explanation of the cross is busy people seeking access to spirit through love and bonding, who in this quest experience transformation like death and rebirth. Going back to the Gene Key chart, we see this theme of relationship. The second line, I am seeing myself in you, reciprocity, reflection. The second line is here to experience the whole frequency band from victimization to freedom in relationships, from dishonesty to transparency in relationship. Here, it's definitely about looking at ourselves first, not blaming the other for whatever we may feel. When we're in a second line day, we need to first fulfill ourselves so that we can come to the other from a place of inner equanimity. We have a lot of emotional energy in this new moon. If we're looking at just the human design, we see we have the 35 and the 36 connected from Mars to Neptune. We also have the 30, the 55. So with strong emotional winds or waves, it's important to take responsibility for your own emotion as you're connecting with the other. In the radiance and the purpose, we have the 34 and the 20, which create the pure manifesting channel from the throat to the sacral. So here it's important to be busy with the right thing. Having the 4th line, creating the core stability, we want to make sure we are in the right environment with the right people, that we can breathe, that we are in a rhythm that feels good to us, that we're doing what we love. All that is going to create this inner strength, this core stability, this anchoring as we're starting this new moon cycle. Inside of the Gene Key chart, we have the 25, the 35, the 45. That's quite an interesting geometry. Quite a lot of movement, adventure, gathering, communication, coming together. We will have Sagittarius energy in the attraction in the SQ, which is also about traveling further away, seeking truth, finding new ways of seeing things, together with the Pearl that we said before is conjunct with Chiron. Really, the essence here is to step into our true authority. There's a lot of courage here in the 5 and in the 11. And as we have seen for several new moons and full moons lately, we have the 25. So whatever is opening up with this new energy, still important to make sure that the intention and the motives behind what we are doing, what we are creating, has this purity, this innocence to it. The animal totem we are going to look at now is connected to this innocence and also the courage to step up to our authority. The animal is the eagle. So the medicine for the 55 is the eagle medicine. This is from Brynja Magnusson's book. Eagle is the connection to spirit, heaven, source, etc. Its medicine is not a call to look for something more sacred than yourself. It is about unleashing that divinity within you. The process of unleashing the holiness within you is done through a commitment to regaining the purest version of yourself. It is the work of every human to courageously uncover what that means for themselves. When it is time to take great strides in that work, eagle medicine appears. Those are the main energies for Monday. I also want to remind you that you can still apply for Sovereign, our mastermind. This is an upgrade of our Business by Design program. It's 6 intensive modules, 5 weeks each, where we're weaving human design, gene keys, and astrology through 20 particular planetary and astrological activations that you have in your birth chart. So it's specific and unique to you. You work with your own activations. What is also coming up is our second masterclass on foundational astrology. And here we're looking at the Pisces energy as the sun is going into Pisces. It's a 90-minute masterclass where we're creating a roadmap so you can use this energy in your life, in your business, and also understand what are the gene keys and the human design gates that are Pisces gates. We're doing 12 of those, and at the end of the year, you're going to know everything you need to know about the 12 signs, the 12 houses, and 9 planets. I wish you all a happy new moon, and I will be back here soon. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.